And welcome back to the Rowdy Studios, talking Kevin Harvick Incorporated and the sort of death thereof. I'm Bassmasters, that's Buzz Cutler. Kevin Harvick merging his nationwide operation with Richard Childress. Talked this morning about no more Truck Series racing for them. And really no more racing out of an independent KHI shop. Everything going to be done out of RCR.
Yeah. My big question is, what's Delana going to do now?
She's going to wear that fire suit around, look good.
You know, running a race team, even if it's just a truck team and a nationwide team, it's a full-time damn job. Kevin Harvick already has a full-time job. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that his performance has fallen off because of the distraction of KHI. I think that's a jump. But
the question is, how much better could it be without that?
There's got to be a lot of pressure and a lot pulling at him. And I mean, I wouldn't want to be running a full-time truck team and running for a Cup championship at the same time.
Well, here's what Kevin had to say about that. He did agree with you, Cutler, that you know, it was a little bit of a drain on his time.
You know, still being involved with everything at RCR to allow me to spend more time with my Cup team takes an extreme amount of pressure off of me as a driver and an owner. And I think when you look at the personal time that we get back from Delana and I's standpoint, it's just a tremendous amount of time.
Now, the other rationale here that I thought was very interesting was Kevin talked about how similar now a nationwide series program is to a Cup program. After all, the new nationwide car is built on the same chassis as a Cup car, and he said to really be successful in the nationwide series, you kind of need a Cup-style program, and that's hard to do as an independent operator.
But I think when you look back, when RCR decided not to run the nationwide cars, the cars were different. And as the cars have migrated back to the same chassis, a lot of the same tires, a lot of the same things, components and things on the cars, it makes more sense from a performance standpoint for us to put them back at RCR to utilize the pieces. The technical inspections have become extremely difficult for a standalone team to make the things right that need to be right in order to keep up with the Cup teams. You have to be in a Cup shop.
So that, to me, is very, very interesting when you look at that side of the rationale that, hey, to run this as a separate entity, really to be successful, we got to be part of a Cup effort. And we've seen that in the nationwide series. And even the rule that forces drivers to choose a series in which to accumulate points isn't going to stop the basic fact that to run a successful nationwide program, you got to be part of this big Cup entity.
You know what
that's reality.
It feels like to me. It feels like Kevin Harvick Incorporated was undergoing natural progress, natural growth. They started as a truck team. They moved into nationwide. They got a full-time nationwide program going this year. It felt like they were continuing to move forward, and they were at a point where they either needed to continue that forward progress or stop. And, they took a step backwards and they said, look, we're not interested in going Cup. We've already got one full-time nationwide program. Let's just call it a done deal. We had a good run and, file this stuff away.
Well, and you got to think also about a team like, say, Turner Motorsports, full-time in the nationwide series, having a pretty good deal of success over there. But what's the ceiling on a program like that? Do you have to become a Cup program? Do you have to merge with a Cup team or have an alliance with a Cup team to really contend for a championship? I love what Justin Allgaier's doing for them, having a great year, really, but what's the ceiling? I think that's a legitimate question to ask right now.
Yeah, and I think perhaps Kevin Harvick and Delana Harvick have discovered at least what the ceiling is for them.
Absolutely right. That's our look at Kevin Harvick Incorporated merging nationwide series operations with Richard Childress Racing. No more Truck Series races for Kevin, a guy who's won championships as an owner in the Truck Series. For Buzz Cutler, I'm Bassmasters. We'll see you next time.
I bet Kyle Busch is happy about this. Kyle Busch Motorsports.
You think there's a vacuum?
I think Kyle Busch Motorsports is now
the Rowdy truck.
Oh, yeah.
Rowdy.com. Say it like it is.
Say what like it is?
Rowdy.com.